Hello, everybody. Or should I say anybody? Because I don't know who is actually going to watch this. But that's okay. Who needs friends? Um, I'm just going to. Sorry about that. Something wonky was going on with my audio here. Uh, I just got off of work and I just figured I was going to play some games, talk about some crap. I rewatched the Hobbit movies and the Lord of the Rings movies recently, so that is kind of fresh on my mind. And I figured I would play something that is a little topical to that. Um, I'm playing the Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle Earth 2. I'm actually playing the Age of the Ring mod. I don't know if anybody has played that, but it's actually really well done. Um, I mean, I really loved this game back in the day. I love RTS games in general. It's probably my favorite genre, which makes it kind of a shame that RTS games hardly come out these days. Um, I mean, some of them occasionally came out. I mean, I got Company of Heroes 3, which came out last year. Um, I got there have been a couple others in like fairly recent memory, but yeah, this was probably my favorite back in the day, Battle for Middle Earth 2. Not just because I love Lord of the Rings, but because it's it just has so many features that a lot of other strategy games don't have. A lot of emphasis on heroes. Um, you can actually create your own hero in this game. Not that it's like a super robust system or anything, but the fact that they even like give you the capability to create your own hero is like awesome. Like I said, that's not really a common thing in this genre, at least not from the games that I played. But it had like a War of the Ring mode, which is kind of a diet version of like a Total War campaign. That kind of like grand strategy mode, um, where you have to conquer different territories and hold on to your capital. Um, Again, not the most robust uh, version of that sort of system. But the fact that this game even like offered it in the first place when they didn't really have to, um, I think is just like really cool. Uh, this game had like navy combat. It had like ship to ship combat, which again, not a robust system, but they didn't have to include it, but they did anyway. Um, I don't know. I could go on and on about how much I love Battle for Middle Earth 2. Um, and it's always kind of disappointed me that they haven't come out with a Battle for Middle Earth 3. Uh, Probably because the studio that originally created these games no longer exists anymore. Um, you know, EA was the publisher of these games, and uh, one of their in-house developers made these games. I can't remember the name of the developer. I want to say like maybe Redwood Studios, something like that. Um, but yeah, that studio, to my knowledge, no longer exists anymore. And the Lord of the Rings license, I think, is, to the best of my knowledge, is still currently in the hands of WB. And WB has not really been putting out much in the way of Lord of the Rings games, and they certainly don't have any interest in putting out a new Battle for Middle Earth game. That could be because of just how the licensing works, and who owns the license. I don't really know the details or the inner workings of that, but whatever the reason, it's a shame that we don't really get many games like this anymore. But on the bright side, I found out about this little mod called Age of the Ring, which I think came out a few years ago. Um, like the first build, the first version of this mod came out a few years ago. And I was blown away by it, honestly. Um, you know, as much as I love the base game, the original game, I enjoy this mod even more. Um, as far as I know, the team that made this, like, it was just a complete passion project for them. They weren't making any profit off of it, as modders often don't make profit off of these things. Um, and yet they put so much just time and energy and effort into it. Um, they added new factions to the game. Because, like, I'll go here into the setup screen. The factions you got here, you got Gondor, Rohan, Erebor, Lothlorien, Rivendell, Woodland Realm, which I'm planning to play as, Mordor, Isengard, Misty Mountains, Dol Guldur, and Harad. Whereas I think the original game, the original Battle for Middle-earth 2, just had Men of the West, which was kind of a combined Gondor and Rohan, Elves, which was basically all three of these elven factions combined, Dwarves, which was, Erebor, Mordor, Isengard, and Goblins, which was kind of similar to Misty Mountains here. So it's 6 factions compared to 11 factions. So yeah, they really added a lot more. They added a lot of new units for all these factions, new heroes, a boatload of new maps. Like, I don't even know how many maps. Probably like 60 or 70, something like that. It's a lot. Um, so yeah, just absolutely mind-boggling to a Lord of the Rings nerd like me. Um, they even went as far as to create like a whole campaign. Like, they made their own story campaign, which like, it basically covers the events of the books and the movies. I think so far they've released uh, Fellowship and Two Towers. They have not released Return of the King yet, but I know that they are still working on it, and they're planning to release that in a later update. But yeah, like, they actually incorporated cutscenes into the game, which are, basically movie clips from the actual movies themselves. And got a bunch of voice clips from the movies and stuff. It was really well done. Like I said, just really well put together, and you could tell that there was just so much time and effort put into it. So yeah, really incredible, to be honest. Um, but anyway, that's enough of me gushing about this game. I'm gonna jump in and play a bit. Uh, I'm just gonna pick my map, though. I don't really know what map I want to play. Uh, uh hmm. 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 Yeah, I'll do this one. You know what? I'll do this one. Um, gonna lower the difficulty of one of the armies I'm gonna be fighting because I'm a noob. Don't judge me. All right, so I'm gonna play as Woodland Realm. Uh, who should I make my ally? I'll make my ally Erebor. You know what? I'm gonna kind of have the factions from the movies, the Hobbit movies. Why not? Actually, let me flip those around. Yeah, I'll do Dol Guldur as the captain, Misty Mountains as the soldier. Alrighty. Let me just check my settings again one more time. raise the volume again just a hair. I'm not OBSing this, so I have to kind of like finagle the volume myself. Hopefully it's not like going to be blasting in anyone's ears or anything, if assuming anybody actually watches this. Yeah, that should hopefully be okay. All right. Do I have everything set here? I think I do. Okay. Yep, I think I'm good to go. All right, jumping on in. God, I just never get bored of playing this game. It's just so much fun. Gonna get Horn of the Gate at my first superpower. Basically just gives a temporary buff to your troops. I always start off recruiting Galleon, the Master of the Wines, as my first hero. Mostly because he has a starting heal ability, which is super useful. And any hero that has a healing ability is usually the first thing that I go for. I find that super useful personally. Gonna build some resource buildings, get that sweet moolah coming in. Actually, let me build a Beorngling Lodge, because that generates resources as well. All right, I recruited Galleon. I'll have him do a little bit of scouting. Why are you going that way, dude? Come on. Do what I tell you to do. You bastard. Some more hunting shrines. I like the way that this. I haven't done this map like ever, I don't think. But I like how this map is set up. I have a little bit of a choke point here, so if enemies end up coming that way, can actually like funnel them into some of my towers and some of my units and basically just like rip them to shreds. That's always fun. I like ripping things to shreds. Oh god, out of context, it's gonna sound horrible. I'll build some woodland hunters. We'll get some little starting units up in here. Oh, they're coming. Got some goblins coming for me already. That didn't take long at all. They're, of course, gonna probably start wailing on my structures, as they do. Oh, there's my woodsman. All right, kill those guys, please. And gonna keep killing this war glare. Need Galleon's help to defend my base, so hurry it up, dude. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, what are you doing? Build myself a statue, give some bonuses to my nearby units. All right, that war glare is destroyed. What else should I make? I'll recruit Tario, our favorite female elf from the movie. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I take that back. Galadriel is my favorite female elf from the movie. Sorry, Tario. I love you, but even though you weren't in the books, I do love you. I do appreciate you. And I mean, joking aside, I really do like what's the actress's name? Evangeline Lilly. She was also in the Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think she's a good actress. I really like her. But yeah, I mean, some of the stuff that they chose to do with her in the Hobbit movies was kind of strange, to say the least. And in fact, I think Evangeline Lilly would probably agree with that, because from what I recall, she insisted on them like not forcing her into like a stupid love triangle or something, um, or like any sort of romance subplot. Like she did not want that to happen, and then lo and behold, the studio literally put her in a love triangle. Just like, uh, yeah, like we don't really care what we don't care what your objections are. We're just gonna force you to do what we want you to do, because we are the studio and we always know best. Um, except they don't, though. So that's a shame. You know, I feel feel bad for her that they forced her to do that stupid romance thing with what was it, Keeley? I think Keeley was the young nephew of Thorin in the Hobbit movies. There's a lot of weird stuff in that movies. The thing that always gets me about the thing that always really gets me about the Hobbit movies is that there is a lot of promise underneath a lot of really annoying studio fluff. Like underneath all that, you know, BS, there is, I think, like a genuinely uh good movie to be pulled out of that. It's just unfortunately it's surrounded by all the, you know, the BS. A lot of weird uh gratuitous CGI and just over the top action scenes, like way over the top action scenes in those movies. Um, I mean, upon rewatching the Hobbit movies recently, I was wondering if any of like my opinions on that would change, but they really didn't. I still largely feel the same about the Hobbit movies now as I did when I first saw them. Like my perspective has not changed much in the slightest. Um, I mean, the funny thing is, like, thanks to this game, thanks to this mod, um, I have a lot more like appreciation for the world and the concepts of the Hobbit movies, if that sort of makes any sense. Like I like a lot of the just the design of the world and stuff. Um, it's just I don't know the writing, um, some of the visuals with the action scenes, like a lot of that stuff. The fact that they stretched it out, obviously, into 3 movies. I mean, I know that this point has been beaten to death like so many times already, but um, it's true though. Like, sorry, I'm getting attacked on my left side and on my right. That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Should probably save up some money for another hero. Don't kill Galleon. Don't kill the wine master. How else are the elves gonna booze it up without the wine master? Um, but yeah, I really liked Martin Freeman. A few of the actors, honestly, in the Hobbit movies. I think they did as well as they could with what they were given. You know, it's like they weren't really given much to work with, and they were given so much bloat by virtue of them stretching the trilogy out into 3 movies. Um, but it's like you have to commend like the efforts of a lot of the actors. Like you could tell that a lot of them were really trying. Um, uh, you could argue that he was a little over the top, but I also liked Lee Pace as the Elf King, Thranduil, Legolas's father. Oh my God, there are a lot of units coming for me. I'm actually kind of scared. Jeez. Um, okay, I'm gonna pull back a little because they're really coming at me now. Um, this might end badly for me. Nah, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. And my ally is Erebor. They are pretty strong. They're a pretty strong faction. This is fine. This is fine. We'll be fine. Be fine, guys. We'll be fine. We might not be fine. Oh god. Now, pull back again, Galleon, you know. Oh, god, they killed like all my spearmen. Luckily, I have another squad queued up. Gotta build another one. Oh no! I'm gonna build another tower. Oh shit. I should probably also build another. Yeah, I'm gonna build another unit of archers. Okay, yeah, we're doing okay. All right, that looked worse than it was. But I have to, you know, stay vigilant, as they say. Knowing the AI in this game, they'll probably come back for another attack in about 2 seconds. Oh, Galleon died. The wine man. The wine man has perished. Actually, I don't want to lose Thranduil. He's expensive as hell. If I lose him, he's going to be really expensive to recruit again. Oh, I hate those frickin' trolls. God, they're so annoying. They just absolutely destroy your units. Let me upgrade my Beornlein Lodge. Who else can I recruit? I'll recruit Galleon again. Hold on. Hold the line. Hold the line. They're just overwhelming me with sheer numbers. You know, my units, the units I have over here, they're pretty powerful and they can hold their own. But I mean, if you're just getting overwhelmed by sheer numbers, you know, it doesn't really matter how powerful your units are. Let me put those guys. Let me garrison those guys up. Okay. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get out of here. One of those freaking eagle things that whatever they are. They're not eagles. No, I probably shouldn't have built a third squad of spearmen, but that's okay. I do want to get a squad of Beornling berserkers up in here because those guys are powerful as hell. Let me just have Tariel destroy this thing. So annoying, God. Just go away. A bat. Bat, that's the word I was looking for. Oh, God. Odrin has forgotten what a bat is. Doesn't know the difference between a bat and an eagle. How shameful. All right. I think that thing's dead, so let's get up in here again. No, my Beornlings have not finished recruiting yet. Also, I think I lost a builder at some point or another. That's okay. All right, let's sally forth a little bit, see if we can do some damage. I also didn't build a cellar door. Let me build that. I've got to build one in my base as well. Probably should have done that earlier. That's okay. All right, come on. No, they got one of the big boys up in here. Kill him. Actually, let's retreat. Let's retreat. Let's not take any unnecessary risks. Do I recruit Legolas or do I recruit Grimbeorn? I'm gonna do Grimbeorn. I want some more frontline, a little bit more frontline power. Where are my berserk? Oh, there they are. I didn't see where my berserkers were. Yeah, I'm actually. I'm gonna decommission one of these. Gonna decommission one of these units of spearmen. I don't need 3 spearmen. I'm gonna build a treasury so I can get some upgrades. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, I forgot to get the doggo upgrade. Gotta get myself a little doggo. Um, it's funny. I was thinking to myself, one of the superpowers. Right here you see the list of superpowers that you have for each of the factions. They all have different ones, obviously. I was thinking to myself, like a funny superpower that would have been kind of funny if they had added it. Would be Bomber, the really fat dwarf, like in a barrel, like that really stupid scene from the second Hobbit movie where Bomber, like, he ends up in a barrel and he just starts like tearing through orcs. Just somehow, just by sheer happenstance, he manages to just like land everywhere where orcs are. It's one of that was the I think I could pinpoint that as like one of the first scenes I watched in the whole trilogy where I'm just like, what in the hell is going on? What the hell is the deal with these movies? And I don't know. You could I guess make the argument that they're just like having a good time and stuff. Um, but oh, and my game crashed. That's wonderful. Yeah, this game is prone to that, unfortunately. Um, it is an older game, even though the mod is newer. Um, it is a bit of an older game, so unfortunately, it has a tendency to crash sometimes. It is what it is. That's okay though. That's okay. Um, actually, hold on one second. I just want to close a couple background things that might help a little bit. Uh, bear with me one more second. I say anybody because I don't know who is actually going to watch this. Which was basically at my first superpower. Do a little bit of scouting. Why are you going that way, dude? Come on. Just gonna probably start wailing on my structures as they do. And then lo and behold, the studio literally put her in a love triangle. Just like, uh yeah, like we don't really care what. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to mess with some stuff. Okay. Um I'm gonna give this another shot. I mean, if the game crashes again, then well, I'm not even gonna bother. But it's all right. I will give it another shot. Um. Anyway, as I was saying, in the Hobbit movies, I think the thing that really uh, drove me nuts, um, or the first scene in those movies, I think that it really made me go like, "Oh boy, what is going on? What are they doing?" Was that scene with Bomber where he ends up in the barrel, just like bulldozing his way over like crap loads of orcs. Um, it was just so gratuitous and over the top. It's almost like they were trying to, like, I don't know, show off what they could do with the power of CGI now. In the year 2013, I think that movie came out, The Desolation of Smaug. It just it was so unnecessary. Like, I don't mind Bomber being a bit of comedic relief. I mean, I have no problem with that. But I don't know. I think there comes a point where you're going a little too far, and I think that scene is probably where they went too far, to say the least. Um, I don't know. I know there's probably loads of other people out there that feel the same. Um, I mean, I don't know. There's something to be said about the fact that, like, Legolas in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, um, eh, you could argue, I suppose, that he did a lot of like ridiculous, over the top stuff as well. Like when the most famous examples I think that come to mind are when he kind of skates on top of the shield down the staircase in the Battle of Helm's Deep. Um, you could argue that that's like, okay, they went a little too far with that, uh, little unbelievable. But I don't know, it just, for some reason, like, that worked, but a lot of the stuff they did with action scenes in the Hobbit movies just didn't work. Um, I couldn't really tell you why. Like, I don't know if I could really quantify something like that. Um, but it's just, I don't know. Eh, they somehow made it unbelievable, but in a way that worked in the Lord of the Rings movies, but then they didn't in the Hobbit movies. I don't know. And I feel like they cranked that kind of thing like up to 11 when it comes to Legolas in particular. I mean, I know that this has already been argued ad nauseum at this point, but um, they really had just way too much Legolas. I mean, it's because they knew that like everybody liked him, or most people liked him in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And so they're like, hey, we brought him back as a cameo, which is fine. I mean, I don't inherently have a problem with the idea of a Legolas cameo, provided it doesn't take away from, I don't know, the actual characters who were actually in the books, um, which is exactly what that movie did. It took away from uh, characters that were actually featured front and center in the books and gave Legolas like an inordinate amount of screen time. Um, wow. Okay, they ran through my base and then into my allies' base just to start wailing on one of my structures. That's uh, that's certainly a thing. Um, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, and I mean, and honestly, when it comes to the Legolas having too much screen time compared to book characters, I mean, Beorn is the one who obviously got shafted directly as a result of that. I mean, uh, literally, Legolas is literally the one who ends up killing Bolg, who in the books is obviously the main sort of antagonist, I suppose. If it, aside from Smaug, if we're just talking about like uh the main antagonist after Smaug dies, it would be Bolg, and he was the one leading the Goblin army in the book during the Battle of the Five Armies, and Legolas is literally the one that kills him, and then all Beorn does is just show up for like a couple seconds, uh, and like I guess kills some orcs, and then that's it. Like that is all he does in that movie. It's almost unbelievable. That actually really irritated me. That was one of my least favorite like things in the Hobbit movies is that Legolas got the kill on Bolg. I'm sure like some people out there would argue that it's like really not a big deal, but I don't know. It really frustrated me personally. Oh, this is going worse than last time. Jeez. I mean, luckily my ally is here to kind of bail me out a little bit, which I kind of need because I don't really have many units right now. All right, I'm gonna upgrade that. Get some more units up in here. Let me build one more tower. Just one more. Just one more tower, please, governor. Kill him, Tario. What does this passive ability even does? Nearby Sylvan units gain plus 25% vision and attack range. And okay, all right. So nearby units, just okay. Fair enough. Sounds good to me. Um. Uh. Yeah. And another thing that comes to the when it comes to the Hobbit movies, you know, I think time is really going to be the best test when it comes to what visual effects and what CGI really holds up and stands the test of time. Um, because you know, uh, I would argue, having rewatched the Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit movies recently, the Balrog still holds up. It still holds up pretty well, I feel. Um, and a lot of the visuals in the Hobbit movies do not hold up. There's a lot of stuff that just really does not look that good. And you know, there's some things that didn't hold up extraordinarily well when it comes to the Hobbit movies either, or the Lord of the Rings movies either. I meant, um, but that Balrog, I still don't know how they pulled that off uh, back in like 2001. I really don't. Probably a little earlier than that because they obviously filmed these things earlier. But it's just it still just blows my mind, like what they did with the Balrog and how good it still looks. It's just crazy. Um, Meanwhile, there's just so many things in the Hobbit movies um, that are just like ugh. I mean, as it's always been said 100 times before. I mean, obviously, there's some things you have to do it with. Uh, you know, like the like Smaug. Um, you obviously need to use CGI for Smaug. They keep kind of creeping in to the back of my base from behind. I need to kind of deal with that. You're being very annoying there, sir. Very annoying. Um, and yeah, I think under the circumstances, Smaug looked pretty good, all things considered. Um, I'm just trying to pay attention to what's going on here. Let me get these guys back over here. Okay. Um, and you know, obviously they made a really good choice having Benedict Cumberbatch play Smaug. I think that was a really that was a really good choice. So it's like you know it's things like that where it's like you know these films are not hopeless. You know, like they made some good choices in some areas, but then others it's just like what are you doing? The you know there's no reason why the Hobbit movies couldn't have been like on par with the Lord of the Rings movies. Um, I know that some people would argue that it would have been foolish to even attempt that. To even attempt to create a set of movies that comes anywhere close to the Lord of the Rings. But like, I don't know. Like I honestly, truly think you could have. But they didn't. They most certainly did not. Gonna pull back Galleon before he dies again. Already lost him like twice. Poor guy. Poor master of wines. Keeps getting killed. Keeps getting kilt. Gonna recruit Thranduil again. Yep. I mean, these units are actually pretty strong. I mean, considering the fact that the Woodland Realm units cannot be upgraded with heavy armor, like other factions like Gondor can, they're pretty strong. Like in terms of like defense, even without heavy armor, like they really hold their own and have a decent amount of survivability. Um, I mean, you know, they will obviously die if they get overwhelmed and everything, but um, I don't know. For the most part, they're actually Oh, Bolg is right there. Kill him! Kill him! Oh, Galleon died. God, I forgot about Galleon. Oh well. Oh, come on. I just complimented you on how durable you guys are. Don't embarrass me. Yeah, of course they die. God, they are just relentless. They just keep coming. Oh, here comes the necromancer. Target him, please. Come on, get over here, Thranduil, please. I need your help. I need your the big weapons, the big guns. Oh, okay, that was close. God, hey, you scurry back to your base, necromancer. I don't want you over here. Nobody invited you. Nobody frickin' invited you. Revive Galleon again for like the 10th time. Poor Master of Wines just keeps dying. I don't really have time to deal with that right now. Getting attacked on my left side. I'll just rebuild those buildings when I get a chance. Oh, get out of there, Tariel. Okay. Did I upgrade? Yeah, I did. All right. I fully upgraded my Beornling Lodge. Oh my god. Hey, don't stop attacking my builder. Who do you think you are? Okay. All right. I think that's enough archers. I got 4 squads of archers. All right. Galleon's back. What else should I make? All right. Come on, join the battle, boys and girls. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay. Recruit. Oh, they summoned the big troll, dude. Oh, shit. Okay, everybody target him, please. I need you to all target him. Why isn't it? All right, there you go. God, that thing can take a lot of hits. Jeez. It's like my whole army to bring that thing down. She need to lost both of my spearmen. Need to get another one up in there. We'll get another squad of Beowulf berserkers. All right, hey, stay over there. It's okay. It's fine. You're fine. You're fine. Grimbeorn's here. Good. Let me build a treasury. Kill that troll before he starts throwing boulders at my towers. All right. But yeah, when it comes to the movies, it 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 doesn't matter how many times I've seen them, and I've seen the Lord of the Rings movies a lot at this point. Not so much the Hobbit movies, but the Lord of the Rings I've seen like so many times at this point. Um, but it blows my mind how I still get emotional from seeing the same scenes that I've already seen like time and time again. Like the death of Boromir, like still gets me. Um, and Boromir as a character has he's always grown on me. Ever since I first saw these movies as a kid. My first impression when I was a stupid kid, my first impression was like, oh, this guy's kind of mean. He's kind of weird. He's kind of a dick. But then the more I watch these movies, you know, ever since becoming a teenager and adult, the more admiration I have like for Boromir and his struggle and the things that drive him, and just the things that he does to like safeguard the hobbits throughout the movies. Um, I think that's something that people tend to like overlook quite a bit is that like he does a lot in those movies to like protect Merry and Pippin and even Frodo and Sam. Oh, corrupted Entwife is throwing stuff at my towers, and I didn't notice until it was too late. Boo-hoo. God, they are just grinding through my units. My heroes are doing okay right now, but they're just slaughtering my units. Let me. Hey, wait a minute. Did they destroy my. When did that happen? When did they destroy my treasury? How in the world did they do that? How did they pull that off? Oh no, they just deployed their superpower. God. Yeah, that freaking superpower is a killer. Yeah, it's gonna turn. God, no! It's still going after me, that freaking swirl. God, I hate that thing. Oh, that's just really annoying. That is really, really frustrating. Can these things, like, go away, please? I feel like they should have, like, died by now. Alright. I'm gonna start, like Alright, what heroes did I yeah, I lost a bunch of my heroes to that stupid mist. Probably lost a couple builders too. Oh my god. It's God. Siege weapons are the most annoying thing in this game to me. I would, like, restrict them if I could. Like, if I had a way of restricting siege weapons, I really wish I could do that. It's just such a pain in the neck. Like, I can't this thing is just, like, bouldering my buildings, and I can't get to them because there's a whole, like, load of units in between me and them. Like, I cannot get to this corrupted Entwife. Like, I need to stop it from destroying my buildings, but I can't get to the thing. Oh, this is going really badly. Okay. Alright. My ally just brought a bunch of units in, that's helpful. Come on, kill that thing. Um, what else was I gonna say? Um Sorry, it's just this game got more intense than I thought it would be. Uh, just wanna keep the momentum going because my ally's not gonna be able to defeat those guys on their own. Um, the thing with the Hobbit movies is that, I you know, I said I liked a lot of the concept, and I obviously like the book that it's based on. I've read it a few times. Um, and, you know, the thing is, like, I still think that you could do interesting things with, the remaining characters from The Hobbit, even if, the execution of the movies themselves were not particularly good. I think I said on Twitter, not too long ago, I think it would be, like, really cool if you could, do, like, an animated series because they're working on the, what do you call it? The Rohirrim movie, the War of the Rohirrim, Rise of the Rohirrim, whatever it's called, the one that's coming out in December. Um, and depending on how well that does, it might open up the possibility for more animated Lord of the Rings stuff. And one of the ideas I had, uh, I think, as a really cool concept, would be to have a post Hobbit trilogy um, set of, uh, or not a set of movies, but either a movie or a trilogy or an animated series. Um, where you basically recount the events of uh, that took place after the Hobbit. Like we follow Balin's expedition to Moria. We obviously know how that ended, but we could still like see in depth how that went because I know that there were other characters from the Hobbit who were included in that expedition aside from Balin himself. I want to say Ori. I think Ori might have been one of them, or Owen. I forget which one, but one of those like 13 dwarves uh, ended up being part of that expedition and stuff. So it's like we follow uh, the like what happens to those characters after the Hobbit movies and into the Lord of the Rings trilogy, because that's another thing. And another thing that was in the appendices from Tolkien in the books um, was the fact that there was other fighting going on. It's not like everything was just happening uh, in Rohan and Gondor as far as the war is concerned. Like there were a whole bunch of other battles that were being fought in the north between the elves and the dwarves. Um, and Sauron actually sent an army of Easterlings to basically lay siege to Erebor. So I think it would be really cool to like show that, like show what's happening in the north during the events of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I think that would be awesome. But I don't know. That's just me. Oh god. Here we go again. Oh, they've got mountain giants. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. You gotta love how they're like their units just give zero fucks. Like they will just lay siege to you. Like they will throw boulders at your structures. They will go right past their units. They just do not care. Oh my god. I need some help here, guys. Well, they destroyed all my towers. That's wonderful. Gonna have to like pull my defenses back a little bit. Oh, Legolas died? Come on. I'm losing everything. And they destroyed my barracks. That's just wonderful. Oh, and the Balrog's here. Great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Take me forever just to kill these orcs. Ugh. How much longer does the Balrog have left? I mean, yeah, even if I kill the Balrog, I'll still have their whole army to deal with. I might actually lose this, honestly. Might actually lose this battle. Like, what is my ally doing? Can they build more units, please? Please? Alright, I'm pulling all the way back to my fortress, honestly. Wow. He destroyed that thing with one whip strike. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, it's time for you to go away now. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Balrog. Pain in the neck. What are these things? Oh, it's those guys. Okay. I need to summon some units in here. I need help. I'm in desperate need of help. Oh no, this thing again. Oh god. Like just when I recover from one thing, they bring in something else. Now what I want to know is do I oh god. Uh okay. Um do I need to build another treasury to replace the treasury that they destroyed, I wonder? Or no? I wonder. This is just brutal. Bloody hell. I need to get some Bayorn things. Um, Now, one of the weird things about this mod, I mean, as much as I really enjoy this mod, I mean, as I said, it's fantastic. They put a astonishing amount of work into it. But one of the things I do find kind of strange is there are certain characters that they will use the likeness of the actor from the movies, like Tariel right here. They used obviously the same actress for the character model. But then other characters like Radagast the Brown, he has like a completely new, like original character model that the mod team created. Like I don't know. I wonder why they chose to do it that way. I wonder why some characters were just a direct uh, copy of their movie counterpart, um, but then others were not. I don't know. Just kind of strange to me. All right. Al, you do have to build another treasury to maintain the upgrades. Ah, that's annoying. All right, well, I'm building this one close to my base again. I'm not making that mistake again. All right, let's keep this momentum going. I'm gonna go support my ally with what units I have. I'm actually like astonished that I recovered from that near defeat. I should not have come back from that. Uh, Somehow I did. Oh, so I just need okay, I don't need to purchase the upgrade again. I just need to build the treasury again. That's good. Thank God. Uh-oh. They summoned the big boy. Ah, just when I think things are starting to look up for me. Oh, he picked up the ring. Actually, I'm gonna let him get away with that because, if he has the ring, then at least that means he's not coming after us. Oh, I need to build another well so I can heal my units. Let me build some more towers too. Get my defenses nice and strong again. Did I build a siege workshop? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. Okay. Need to build some siege weapons. Let me recruit Radagast. All right, let's go. Well, they got the ring. That's probably going to bite me in the ass later. But that's okay. That's a problem for tomorrow. Let me upgrade these units. Come on, Emma. Okay, killed that fire drake. Good. Come on, we got to keep them. Got to keep this momentum up, boys. Boys and girls. Oh shit. I'm actually surprised Toriel has survived this long. She's like probably because I guess none of the enemy units have actually like focused on her or like attacked her directly. They've been attacking like more important targets. But she's like the squishiest hero I have. I mean, she's the cheapest hero in the Woodland Realm hero roster. So I mean, it makes sense that she would be the squishiest, but still, I'm like surprised that she's survived this long. All right, what do I have? Let me take stock of what units I have. I have 3 units of archers. Let me get one more unit of spearmen up in here. Um, I lost all my berserkers? Okay, I'll build those guys again. Didn't realize that had happened. Alright, and then hopefully I can start saving up for, to recruit the rest of my heroes again. Wanna get those guys back. Build a tower. Alright, let's go. Let's head back. Why would you why would you summon the dragon right there? God. All you're doing is killing your own units, dude. Stupid. My ally is so stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why are you like this? Uh-oh, it's Bolg's bodyguard. I did not see those guys coming. Kill him. Kill him. Do I have an upgrade that... No, I don't. Okay, whatever. All right. Let's keep on moving. The interesting thing though, when it comes to movies like the Hobbit trilogy, the movies from yesteryear that were considered to be quote unquote shitty movies, um, it's interesting to like consider how those movies hold up when compared to the bad movies we get nowadays. Because I don't know, I almost feel like the scale has shifted like just a little bit in terms of like yeah, the those bad movies from 10, 15, 20 years ago, they're still not good necessarily, but they're not quite as bad as, like, some of the awful shit we get nowadays. At least when it comes to, like, the big blockbuster stuff, you know? Oh god. They're just throwing everything they have at me. Don't let him. Oh, good, okay. He didn't get another blast out. Very, very good. I'm gonna go back and heal up a bit. Maybe I'll keep my heroes up here. I'm gonna send my units back to heal up. I think I lost one of my berserker units, so I'll build another one. Oh my goodness. Here, let me summon these guys. Kind of thin the herd a little. Want to revive Legolas, and then I'll have all my heroes back again, so that's good. Oh, my allies' army got slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. All right, let me start. Yeah, let me start building some of my. Where is? Oh, there you are. Oh no, no, not this again! Quick, run, run! Everybody, run! Get away from the mist of death. Oh, well, those guys are screwed. Freaking necromancer over there too. God. All right, is the mist gone? Ah, they're just dropping. They are summoning everything. Oh, did my allies get the ring? Nice. Good for you. Good for you. But these, oh my god, I hate these corrupted Entwives. Keep killing all, or destroying rather, all of my structures. I can't believe how long this match is taking. I mean, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to win it at this point, but it's like, geez, just won't freaking end. I have all my heroes. Just need to build a few more units, and then I think I'll be ready to move out soon. Make an attempt at their base. Uh, okay. Might as well get the rest of my fortress upgrades when I get a chance. Actually, I'm gonna leave one unit of archers behind to guard my base. Hey, you little bastard! He's going after all my frickin' ballistas. Kill that frickin' thing. That is really annoying. It's frickin' dragon. Okay. Oh, that's dealt with. All right, I think I'm ready to finally move out. One neat little feature as well. I like how some of these heroes uh, they will start off with certain visuals, like they will have a certain character model. Um, like Thranduil just starts off wearing like a robe or whatever. And when you rank him up to max level, oh, you god, oh my god. All right, luckily that didn't kill my whole army, but jeez, they freaking god, they keep using their superpowers on my army. Just as I'm about to move out too. But anyway, what I was gonna say is they will Thranduil is now like decked out in armor. Um where it, when you get him to like max level or close to max level. So just I don't know, kind of neat. It's just a neat little aesthetic thing, Uh I lost most of my archers in that attack. Let me get another. Actually, yeah, I don't need any more berserkers. You're really annoying. Really, really annoying. Okay. All right. Well, I got all my units now, so let's move out. For real this time, hopefully, if no freaking dragons interrupt me this time. God, these guys don't freaking die. I think I have almost all the superpowers at this point. Oh, don't let them get away with the ring. Oh, they're getting it. That's okay. That's all right. Oh, wait, no, we can still catch him. All right. Don't let him get away with it. I don't know why they keep running back and forth. God, oh my God, I just cannot catch a break. By the time I like recover from one attack, they're already using their next load of superpowers on me. It's just so frustrating. Oh God, this game ain't easy, honestly. At least it's not easy for me. All right, I killed him. That could have gone much worse. Let me build another ballista, another 2 ballistas actually, if I can. Stop! Oh my God, why does he keep summoning that thing right in the middle of us? God, my ally is so dumb. You're so dumb. Can't get over how dumb you are. Like, my ally can choose where he wants to drop that dragon, and he always just drops it right in the middle of, like, the river. It's like doing more damage to us than it is to the enemy. All right, here we go, boys. Let's attack. No, don't let him go after. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right. You gotta deal as much damage as possible as quickly as possible. If I can at least destroy their fortress, that would just be wonderful. I don't think I'm going to, though. Nope. I mean, I at least inconvenienced them. That's something. All right, I just got to get another army going quick. Luckily, I have a lot of money to spend right now. That's good. And hopefully that frees up my ally to actually do something for a while. Might actually go the other direction this time. See if I can hit him from the back. Okay. Let's give this another shot, boys. God, Thranduil's level 10 power is so good. Just wish it lasted longer. All right, I'm gonna go. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go left, the other side this time. All right, let's go. Go, go, go. While we have the momentum. All right. Oh, crap. All right. Summoning the Great Stag. All right. Finally, destroyed one of their fortresses. Only took me like 2.5 hours, or however long it's been. I don't think it's been that long, but you know what I mean. Oh, it's so cool when Grimbeorn turns into a bear. Oh, I have the ring now? When did that happen? Just now, I'm guessing. Oh, I probably shouldn't have wasted that. That's okay. What do they have left? Oh, I thought that was a resource building. What what is their do they have where the hell is their Oh, over here. Okay, I think I found it. God, these guys are like cockroaches. They won't fucking die. You're a cockroach. Sorry, I always have to say that word the way that Tony Montana says it. You're a piece of shit, Frank. You're a cockroach. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did they? Oh my god! I am so sick of my ally summoning this freaking dragon close to me. All right. Well, Misty Mountains is finished. Now we just got to take out Dol Guldur. Ow. And the game crashed again in typical Battle from Middle Earth fashion. That's okay. The game was pretty much over anyway. We It was pretty much finished. So pretty much end it there. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. Just kind of rambled on, but that's all I really got. Hopefully, if I do this again, I'll have more to talk about next time, and the game might decide to actually maintain its connection. But who knows? Can never predict these things. Anyway, bye bye.